over here. You're a fresh face. Fancy first time seeing someone like you here. First time in detention? Wait. Aren't you the secretary of the student council? Why the hell are you here? What? I asked you first. You can't just throw the question back at me like that. You won't answer till I answer. You know, the usual. Maybe Miss Lauren caught me skipping class or something. How about you? You... what? You got in a fight? Shh, okay. I'll keep my voice lower. Well, why? Or how? Did you even get into one? Did you win at least? Kinda knew you would. You look like the type that people would underestimate, but you actually have the upper hand. Do you think I will look down on you or something? Well, I mean, yeah, you're a nerd and student council shit, and so what? Doesn't mean you can't be the typical weak little glasses wearer whose hands are always full of books that everyone can pick on. Oh, was that a little too close to home for you? Yeah. Take it as a compliment if you like. I'm only stating the truth, and you know that. I know a wolf no matter what the disguise they put on. Anyways, shit's boring as hell. Even our supervisor is about to fall asleep. What? Of course I'm leaving. What kind of old system is that the right way to discipline ill-behaved students is to let them sit in an empty classroom for 2 hours? Nothing to say? So I guess you agree, don't you? Well then, I'm taking my leave. Unless you wanna come with? If you're worried about him waking up and finding out that we're gone, don't sweat. It's his fault for falling asleep on the job. Wouldn't want to be ashamed of himself in front of his colleagues, no? So, yes. Let's go then. Honestly, I never expected someone like you to say yes. To come with, that is. I mean, no offense, you just look like you obey the school rules no matter what, I guess. Sounds stupid now that I remember you received detention because you got into a fight. But that's besides my point. I mean, I never thought you want to hang out with me, I guess. If this ditching detention together even counts as one. Someone smart and nice as you. With me, I guess. Whatever. I'll bring you to the spot I always go when I skip classes. Don't worry, it's 100% safe if you're worried about that. Here we are, the rooftop. It's calming, isn't it? It's such a breather up here. Looking up into the sky, watching the clouds float by, just takes all the stress away from you. A place I could escape to. From all the commotion in life, I guess. What's that? Why do I skip classes so often, you ask? I mean, we can all agree classes can be boring, but you know when you just know a teacher is being a big piece of shit? Yeah, chemistry's cool or whatever, but if Mr. Gavin acts like he's always right all the goddamn time, and no one else is, no one's gonna like the subject because of people like him, right? And the same goes to any other class with shitty people. They just ruin everything. So you do agree that Mr. Gavin's self-righteous and ignorant. Don't put words in your mouth. You did. You nodded when I said that. It's okay to be honest. It's just you and me here. It's not like I'll rat you out or something. Well, I mean, I guess for someone like you, you're used to having to put your guard up all the time, right? You can't trust people often and you gotta protect your image as some sort of student council, right? I guess that kinda sucks. But specifically for Mr. Gavin, you hate it when he doesn't accept your workings and the way of how you creatively answer questions. You think he's super old school for that long-ass traditional method he uses. Am I wrong? Of course I'm right. And of course I noticed. It isn't hard when the smartest kid in class is trying to passively argue with the snarkiest teacher in the whole school, you know? Sometimes age doesn't matter. I mean, in this context, of course. They say the older you are, the more mature you'll be. Well, clearly, that isn't the case. You know, I've always wondered why you never talk back to people who treat you otherwise. I guess you bottled all that up and it just exploded today, didn't it? It's not good to bottle your feelings, you know? I know we literally just started talking today, but you can trust me. I promise you. I became known as a delinquent after I set off at someone too. So, trust me. I know how you're feeling on that. And now I guess it doesn't matter anymore. Getting all your frustrations out through fights, I mean, it's not the best method, but I guess sometimes it just happens. The band-aid on my face? Yeah, I got it from one just recently, like 3 or was it 4 days ago? It doesn't really matter. I mean, you're putting your hands on my cheek? I'm alright, of course. I always am. Didn't hurt one bit at all. But you're really close. I'm fine. It's just a small scratch is all. I promise. Says the one with the busted lip. That makes us even, right? I mean, you Still look good. So. Anyways, I didn't mean to target your appearance with that comment. I was just trying to point out that you're hurt as well. I can take you to the infirmary later. Even if the nurse isn't there, I can fix that up for you. Who do you think I am? How many fights I've been in, and of course, one. I've lost count how many times I've had one of these. Listen, I may so-called have a bad reputation here, but with having so much fights and experience, that makes me good at medical emergencies like these. You're so what? It's only because they occur to me often. It still counts. People with good peers and grades need to keep your records and reputations clean, don't you? So I can at least help you in that sense right now, can't I? Well, yeah, I did sneak you out of detention, but that supervisor doesn't even teach our grade, right? He doesn't know you. Only me, I guess. Because I've been in detention multiple times, but like I said, I won't rat you out. Why am I so nice to you in our first meeting? What do you mean? Were you expecting something else? Just because I have a bad name, it doesn't mean I don't know how to strike a decent conversation or be a good person. But I do have to agree. You are easier to talk to. It's our first time talking, but somehow I just feel so comfortable talking to you, being with you. Even though our roles are so different, somehow when it boils down to just you and me here, it's like it doesn't even matter. And we're just talking, vibing as just people, you know? Oh god. The sun is setting. Damn. Time really passes fast when you're really in the moment. Huh. Oh, wait. Don't you have some after school classes or something? You do? Come on, let's go. Or you'll be late. What are you doing? Skipping them? Wait, hey, I don't want to be a bad influence on you. Really, come on. You want to? Are you sure? Well, I mean, I guess you could pass since you're technically unwell with those injuries from your fight, but why? You want to spend more time with me? I'm flattered, really. Somehow, hearing that brings a smile to my face. But, come on, let's go. I need to help you with that lip of yours at least. Don't want your parents to get a huge shock out of it when you get home like that. Here, let me help you up. You know what? Secretary of the Student Council? You're a nice person. What? Just felt like complimenting you for a bit. What do you mean I don't know how to compliment someone? I get it. I'm not as smart as you, secretary. Didn't say anything. But listen. The next time something like that happens, you come to me. Alright? Well, we're friends now, right? Of course, friends need to help each other and whatnot, unless you wouldn't want to associate yourself with me. Wait, I guess you wouldn't want to. So, a contract, you say? And what would this contract consist of? If I do that, then I need to come to you every other day after school for academic tutoring? You saying I have bad grades or something? Wait, huh? I'm dense? Wait, what? You actually want to hang out with me? I guess then, I have no choice but to accept your proposal, don't I? Then the deal is done. I'm looking forward to it, Secretary. More importantly, looking forward to you. You can admit it when I make you embarrassed, alright? You really are something, aren't you? Nothing. Now let's get you fixed up. We can talk about whatever you want later, alright? Now then, let's go.